When you think about Scottish football, two teams automatically come to mind: Celtic and Rangers. Until now. In 2020, Hearts found themselves relegated from the top tier of Scottish football, but then straight away bounced straight back into the Scottish Premier League, and right now they are currently third in the Premier League. So the mission for today's video is not only to make Hearts the best team in Scotland, but the best team in the world. And we start season 1 with just over 2 million. We aren't rocking with this formation. Don't get any ideas about the fire at the back. It isn't happening. Is it bad that I have literally just sorted out all the new transfers Hearts have brought in this transfer window, and I can't for the life of remember a single player that they brought in? It is actually a pretty decent starting team. The one thing we do need, however, more than anything in this transfer window is a new keeper, because Gordon, he's about 40 now, mate, and quite frankly speaking, we all know how EA work. In this transfer window, we did only one thing, and that was bringing in Spanish goalkeeper Julian Aguirrezabala for just over 1.5 million. And this is an update on how the team looks going into our very first season of this rebuild. Now, there is another thing that I do need to bring up, and I completely forgot to show you guys when I initially did this. We have got Youth Academy player Jordan Kay, who is right now as we speak being converted to a left winger, so he will be slotted into that left winger position very goddamn nicely. He's also Scottish, so I thought, why the hell not? We have gone for the 4-1-4-1 formation. It suits the team really nicely with all the DMs in the team and all the centre midfielders, not too many wingers, so it does suit it quite nicely. In terms of how I want to do this season, I'll be completely honest with you, I haven't got a Scooby-Doo. All I know is, going forward, I want to introduce as much Scottish talent into this team as I possibly can. So if I do accidentally make signings from rival teams, that's kind of why. And we are halfway through this season, and obviously the top two is going to be contested by Rangers and Celtic for a good 2 or 3 seasons, maybe even 4, until we can get this team solid. But right now we are in the top 4. It's looking pretty decent, but we weren't expecting anything spectacular to happen in season 1 anyway. And we started this transfer window by selling on Liam Boyce for 1.3 million, not before bringing in Scottish winger Michael Johnstone for 2.9 million. And this is a little update on how the team looks going into the second half of this season. Now, obviously there are a couple of players in this starting 11 that are on loan to us at the minute. I think Sims is one and Cochrane is the other. Obviously Cochrane's been transferred to Hearts in real life, but I couldn't for the freaking life of me figure out how to get him off loan, so he will be going back to his respective team after this season. I will try my best to get him back, but no promises. But I'm actually really happy with how this team looks. Obviously we are very dependent on next season's budget, because we are going to be a couple of players short in certain positions. But for now the team looks fairly solid, and hopefully we can get a top 3 finish. So in the first stage of the season, we ended up finishing top 3. We were 7 points clear of 4th place Hibs, who I believe actually is Hearts' biggest rival, so that's a major dub for Hearts. And in the second stage, it was Celtic and Rangers who topped the table in very convincing fashion. I think it was like, hang on, let me work that out. I think that's 24 points difference between ourselves and Rangers. The difference between Celtic Rangers and the rest of the Scottish League right now is mental. However, we ended up winning the Scottish Cup, beating Dundee FC in the final. Fenerbahce won the Conference League, Lyon won the Europa League, and this time it was Man City to win the Champions League. Stats-wise, apart from Gordon Kay, has been nothing short of absolute shambolic. He's grown to 75 rated this season, 17 years old. He was Scottish. I could not say no to bringing him into the starting 11. As I've already mentioned to you guys, I want to bring in as much Scottish talent as I possibly can into this team. It's going to be very interesting what Season 2 brings for us. In Season 2, we see the board give us a little bit more money in just over 5 million. Now, I think we're going to switch this formation up a little bit, because we are going to lose a couple of players straight away pretty much. The first one being this guy, the CDM, Keo Mortzoglou. I don't know if I've got that name right, but he wasn't happy during the latter part of last season. We tried to renew his contract, but he wasn't having any of it, which EA really freaking need to sort out in FIFA 23. And also, we are losing on McKay, because once again, he wasn't happy. For some reason, he's happy now, but that does mean Season 2 we are changing up a lot of things. And we began that transfer window by bringing in Scottish youngster Elliot Anderson for just over 2 million. We brought in Jurgen Lacadia on a free, and we brought in fullback Aaron Hickey for just under 10 million. And this is an update on how the team looks going into Season 2 with Hearts, and this team looks so much healthier than it did this time last season. The only player under the rating of 70 is Elliot Anderson, who is newly transferred in from Newcastle, which, to be honest, I can't see him not performing well this season. He's in the starting 11, he's going to get game time. He's been a mad success for us in the past, and I hope he can replicate that now. Unfortunately, though, we didn't qualify for the Europa League. We lost to AZ in both games, which does mean that we are in the Europa Conference League. We are in Group D, joined by Galatasaray, FC Luzern, and Jagiellonian. There's some teams that I just can't pronounce, isn't there? But to be honest, I'm really not too certain how we're going to do in this group. I mean, Hearts, fair enough, we've got a decent team. Galatasaray have surely got to top it, but we might not even make it out of the group stage. In fairness, I'm not all that surprised. I don't think we're quite strong enough to be in a European competition. Galatasaray topped the table, 5 wins, 1 loss, 15 points. FC Luzern got 10 points on the table, we got 6. And then Jagiellonian did get 4 points, finishing bottom. And halfway through the season in the Scottish Premiership, we are smack bang where we were this time last season, with Rangers and Celtic leading the charge for that title race, of course. We'll get there, it'll just take us a couple of more seasons. And after that transfer window, this is how we got the team looking going into the second half of Season 2. Obviously, the team looks a lot healthier than it did at the start of the season. There's been a lot of improvements, especially in fullback Aaron Hickey. 20 years old, 78 rated. I really couldn't have dropped on with a better left back. And the best part is he's Scottish as well, and it's exactly what I wanted to do. I am really hoping Elliot Anderson can come good. I've got a lot of faith in him. He's not going anywhere for the time being. 20 years old, 69 rated. For whatever reason, he isn't getting game time, even though he's crucial to the team. He's the best player in his position. I don't quite understand why that's the case, but hopefully during the second half of this season that problem will just resolve itself. But to be honest, this team is shaping up to be a pretty solid team in the Scottish Premier League, so within the next 2 seasons we might be looking at the title race. We have arrived at the end of the season, and you know what, we turned up in the second half of that season. We caught up with Rangers, we finished on the exact same points as them with 66 points, and then we were only 5 points away from Celtic. But that was the first stage. The second stage is that, oh my god, okay, so we really are improving, aren't we? 4 points off top of the table, Celtic. All we need is a good start next season. All we need is a decent start next season, and we'll definitely be a contender. Celtic won the Scottish Cup this time, beating Dundee United 5-0. Galatasaray won the Conference League. Leicester won the Europa League. City won the Super Cup. And Chelsea won the Champions League. Gordon Kay, what a legend. Need I really say anything else on the matter? Locadia actually didn't do too badly. He got himself 11 goals, 4 assists. For a free agent, it's not all that bad. Lawrence Shanklin got 10 goals, 1 assist. Johnston 9 and 9. Grant 8 and 5. Walker 4 and 0. And Elliot Anderson with 2 goals to his name this season. That has got to improve next season. But with a second place finish, we're definitely creeping up the ladder, even though we only finished 3rd last season, but it's still a little bit of improvement. Next season, hopefully, we get a little bit more money to work with, and then we can really strive to gain our first Scottish title. In Season 3, we've been given just over 11.5 million. The team's shaping up quite nicely. Lacadia's looking decent. Anderson's looking decent. We have got a team full of players over the rating of 70, which is freaking amazing at this point. I'm keeping Anderson around for quite a while, guys. He's only 20 years old, 71 rated. At the end of this season and the next season, he could be a hell of a lot higher, so we're keeping him. I think I might keep this keeper for 1 more season as well. He's 22 years old. Agarizabala, he's been doing pretty decent for us, so I don't see any reason to sell him. The one position we do need to improve is this striker role. Other than that, I think we're pretty decent. And we started that transfer window up by selling Josh Ginnelly for just over 2 million. We also sold Kai Rowells for 1.3 million. We sent out Jamie Walker on a 1-year loan deal. And just after the transfer window finished, we brought in Portuguese youngster Thiago Moraes for just over 4 million. And this is how the team looks going into Season 3 of this rebuild. I can't believe we're already 3 seasons in, and this is how the team looks. We've done a tremendous job so far. Obviously, Moraes was a very late signing, and I know for a fact that I said to you guys earlier on in this rebuild that I wanted to bring as much Scottish talent in as possible, but I just can't afford Che Adams at the minute. Unfortunately though, Club Brugge absolutely battered us in the Champions League qualification round, so we are in the Europa League. And in the Europa League, we are in Group C, joined by Athletic Club, Vitoria SC and PEC Zwolle, and I don't know how this is going to go. I'm betting my bottom dollar on the fact that Athletic Club will go through to the knockout stages. However, out of the rest of us, I really aren't too sure. This, I'm gobsmacked at. So Athletic Club finished top of the table with 16 points, completely undefeated throughout the entirety of the group stage. We made it through to the preliminary round of the Europa League with 10 points. Vitoria SC with 4 points, 3rd place, and PEC Zwolle were rock bottom with 2 points. And to find out who we face in the preliminary round of the Europa League, we are up against... Oh my... Really? And halfway through the season, we are currently top of the table. We've only lost 2 games all season. We have transformed Hearts' team. Could this be the season where we claim the title? And in that transfer window, we brought in Ross McCrory for just over 4.2 million. And it won't show you for whatever reason, but we brought in Nathan Patterson for 6 million. And this is the new and improved, updated team going into the second half of season 3. It looks so goddamn good. The only thing we could really do with improving now is the goalkeeper position. Obviously, I said that I was going to give our keeper a little bit more time, but right now we are qualifying for Europe and we definitely need the best players possible in the team. I also have to admit, I proper ballsed up by bringing Patterson in. I thought Atkinson wasn't doing all that well. Then I checked his overall and then I realised, shit, he's far better than Patterson. That's why when you saw me showing you that I bought Patterson, he is loan listed because I don't really want to waste his potential. But on a total change of subject, by the end of this season, I want to have won the Scottish Premier League. It's taken us a grand total of 3 seasons to do, but we have won the first stage of the Scottish Premier League with Hearts. We did it in pretty convincing fashion as well. We were 6 points clear of Celtic, 7 points clear of Rangers, and then Hibs were on 49 points. We were on 78 points. Is there really anything else to say? And in the second stage of the Premier League in the Championship group, we were 4 points clear of Rangers, 9 points clear of Celtic, so many points clear of Hibs. We were well and truly the best team in the league this season. However, unfortunately, we didn't win the Scottish Cup. We got to the final, though, losing out to Celtic 2-0. Marseille won the Conference League, Barcelona won the Europa League, Chelsea won the Super Cup, and United won the Champions League. Boys, the team is slowly starting to gather momentum. Lecadia, even though we brought Marias, which I'm a little bit concerned about, backed himself 23 goals and 2 assists in this freaking campaign. What a season he's had. Michael Johnstone, 79 rated now, 12 goals, 13 assists. Elliot Anderson had a very good season this time. 9 goals, 7 assists. He's improving every single season. Only 21 years old, 75 rated. He's got a lot of freaking potential, this guy has. I want to keep him. Marias went up to 74 rated at 20 years old. 6 goals, 1 assist. Could turn out to be very goddamn good, this guy could. We made it past the Europa League group stage this season. We won the Scottish Premier League. We got to the final of the Scottish Cup. I'd say that this season's undoubtedly a massive dub, and hopefully we can get a little bit more money next season as well. We begin season 4 with just under 15 million. Now, when you take a look at this team, obviously we've got certain positions that need improving more than others, but the one thing we need to do more than anything is get another keeper, primarily because this guy is our only keeper in the team. I have completely messed up and miscalculated a lot of things, so I'm going to devote all my time and effort in this transfer window to making sure we can get 2 keepers now. And we began this transfer window by bringing in Peter Gulashi from Arsenal for 7.7 million. And we also loaned out Lewis Nielsen for 1 year. And this is our team going into season 4 of this rebuild. The goalkeeper looks tremendous. The fullbacks look really goddamn good. The 2 centre-backs could do with improvement, but for now they'll do. The middle 3 I'm actually quite happy with for now. The front 3 I'm exceptionally happy with. Like, realistically speaking, we should run right in the Scottish Premier League now. And unfortunately, yet again, we didn't make it through the Champions League qualification rounds. We lost to FC Michelin 3-2 on aggregate, meaning we are in the Europa League once again. We're in Group C, joined by Roma, Ghent and Besiktas. And that is a ridiculously tough group. I can't even call that. It's safe to say I did not expect this. We've topped the table in Group C. We are through to the round of 16 automatically. No prelim round needed. We topped the freaking table, beating Roma to it by 1 point. Besiktas are now in the Conference League and Ghent finished rock freaking bottom. We are a lot better than I actually give ourselves credit for. In the Scottish Premier League halfway through the season, we're 9 points clear at the top of the table. Celtic are second, Rangers are third. And quite frankly speaking, we are leaving everybody for dead. And this is how the team was going into the second half of this season. We didn't do anything in that transfer window because we just didn't have the money to bring anybody in. And I mean anybody in of value towards the team, whether it be a sub or the starting 11. All the transfers that we do need to do are going to have to wait until next season, the seasons to come, because this time we just couldn't do it. But I do have high hopes for Anderson. I've got high hopes for Marias. Those pair have done really goddamn well since I brought them in. Here's hoping we can finish this season off the exact way we finished off last season. Once again, we have come to the end of this season, and once again we have topped the table, 9 points clear of Celtic. We're in a league of our own at the minute. And in the second stage of this season in the Championship group, we freaking annihilated everybody. 5 wins from 5, 92 points clear. We dominated this season in the Scottish Premier League. I'm struggling to describe how annoying this is. How can we do so well in the league but lose to these pricks every single time in the Scottish Cup final? Leicester City won the Conference League, Wolfsburg won the Europa League, Barca won the Super Cup, and AC Milan won the Champions League. I think we found our striker for this rebuild. Thiago Marias, 21 years old, 80 rated, 26 goals, 6 assists in his proper first season with us. I tell you something, guys, this guy's going to be an endgame player. On top of that, Gordon K, 87 rated now, 26 goals, 15 assists. Michael Johnston as well, 82 rated now, 26 years old, 18 goals, 20 assists. That's a really good season, that is. You got Cameron Devlin, 14 goals, 7 assists. Elliot Anderson, he really needs to start improving a little bit more, man. I'm really disappointed with how he's improving. I was hoping for a little bit more, but you know what? I'm going to give him a couple more seasons to improve. I feel like I'm judging him a bit too quick here. Every single season now, we are improving. The only thing that we can't seem to win now is that freaking Scottish Cup. Obviously, we can't win the Europa League, the Conference League, the Champions League, but we're not at that level yet. But we should definitely be at the level to win the Scottish Cup. Next season is going to be quite interesting to see what money we can get from the board and what players we can now bring in. We've been given a little bit more money this season in 23.84 million. Now, obviously, Goulashy's overall will go down quite significantly this season, so we will be looking to get another keeper. On the other side of that coin as well, we have somehow got only one reserve, so we definitely need some more squad depth. And on top of that, I think we need a better centre-back partnership, because if we want to do well in competitions like the Europa League and the Champions League, we've got to have a better defence. And we started this transfer window by selling on Jurgen Locadia for 2.25 million. We loaned out Toby Sibic for 1 year. We then sold Michael Johnstone for 60.6 million. We then brought in Hans Heitbauer, Amad Diallo, and Nicholas Narty all on a free. Not before bringing in Vincenzo Longo for 42.4 million. And this is the new and improved Hearts team going into this season, and I am excited to see what we can do with this team now. I know that a lot of you guys are going to be annoyed at the fact that I sold Johnstone, but in order to progress, we needed to bring in better players, and in order to do that, we needed to sell 1 or 2 players. But I'm very excited with the new and improved squad to see what we can do this season. And on top of that, we are finally in the Champions League. We have qualified at long last. We are in Group C, joined by Atletico Madrid, Manchester United, and Sporting CP. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to get far, but to be fair, the fact that we're here is a massive step in the right direction. And at the end of the group stage, we do find ourselves 3rd place in Group C. United took the top of the table with 12 points. Atletico finished 2nd with 10. Ourselves with 6, and Sporting at the bottom of the table with 5. At least we didn't finish bottom of the table, but that does mean because we finished 3rd, we will be in the Europa League. And halfway through the season in the Scottish Premier League, we're currently 2nd place, 4 points behind Rangers. And to be honest, I've got no doubt in my mind that we're going to find our form in the second half of the season. Our team is far too good not to win the Scottish Premier League. And in that transfer window, we decided to bolster our defensive lineup just that little bit more by bringing in the 6'5" centre-back Nikola Milenkovic for 36 million. And this is how the team looks going into the second half of this season. Now, quite literally, the only spot that realistically needs improvement now is that midfield trio. Anderson, Banangimi, and Devlin. Now, don't get me wrong, they've been tremendous from start to finish of this rebuild. However, if I do have the money next season to bring in a lot better players for that centre midfielder position, I will take it and put them on the subs bench for the squad depth. I'm really pleased with how this team looks. I know that selling Johnstone was a very difficult decision to make, and probably I shouldn't have done it. However, because I've done it, the team is now looking like this. I'm actually quite hoping we can go quite far in the Europa League this time. What did I tell you guys? I told you at the halfway point this season, I can see us finding our form and just beating them to that top spot, and that's exactly what we did. We staked our claim to being the best team in Scotland once again. In the first stage, anyway, let's take a look at the second stage. We just beat them once again by 2 points. We won 3, drew 2. I'm assuming that's to Rangers and Celtic. Actually, no, Celtic didn't draw. It could have been Aberdeen, Dundee United, or Dundee FC. But that doesn't matter because once again, we are the best team in Scotland. But didn't win the Scottish freaking Cup. I'm more bothered about winning this cup than the Champions League at this point. Granada won the Conference League. Oh, we came so close. We came so close to getting European glory. Milan taught us a lesson, beating us 2-0 in the final to break our freaking hearts. They also went on to win the Super Cup, and this time it was once again Manchester City to win the Champions League. I'm just saying, what a freaking signing Thiago Moraes has turned out to be. 85 rated, 22 years old, 37 goals, 13 assists this season. That's 50 goal contributions in one season, 60 games. I'm telling you now, guys, you found your freaking striker if you want an RTG career mode. Obviously, Gordon K doing Gordon K type things. 22 goals, 18 assists, 40 goal contributions, 60 games from that left winger role is just delightful. Amad Diallo come on a free, 23 years old, 83 rated, 18 goals, 2 assists. Not bad at all. Right. Why has our centre-back scored more goals than our central attacking midfielder? I don't want to, but I'll be honest with you, Elliot Anderson has been bang freaking average since we've had him, hasn't he? Like, if you look at it as a whole, he's been shite. To be fair though, guys, we have done incredibly well this season. We finished top of the league once again, beating Rangers and Celtic to that spot. We got to the Europa League final, just missing out to the Italian giants AC Milan. We once again haven't won the Scottish Cup, which is really beginning to grind my gears. But we keep getting trophies season in, season out, and we keep progressing in Europe. And hopefully next season we can do just the same. This season we begin with just over 40 million. We're definitely going to have to sort out getting a new goalkeeper. Galashi is now 84 rated, and I will bet my bottom dollar that next season he'll probably want to retire. Once we've sorted the goalkeeping situation out, we're then going to move on to the midfielder issue. Anderson, I'm torn what to do with him. I'll be honest with you. I'm so torn what to do with him. Like, 79 rated, 23 years old. Any other time I wouldn't be too bothered. But he's supposed to be one of our best attacking options, and he isn't even getting more goal contributions than our freaking centre-back. We'll see what happens, I guess, guys. And in that transfer window, we only did one thing, and that was bringing in Spanish giant 6'6" Robert Sanchez for just over 27 million. And this is how the team looks going into this season, and I'm pretty sure that this midfield situation sorted itself out. Banning, Gimme, and Devlin have both gone up to 80 rated, and I'm pretty sure from there on they're going to be sound. What's annoying, though, is Elliot Anderson hasn't got to 80 rated before those pair have. Don't get me wrong, we still have a midfielder situation where we need to strengthen it up just a little bit more. However, for now, it'll do just fine. And also, we are once again in the Champions League, this time in Group F, joined by Juve, Marseille, and KV Mechelen. And you know what? I actually fancy our chances of getting through to the knockout stages this time. We did it, guys! We actually got through to the round of 16 for the very first time in this rebuild. We finished second to Juve, who finished on 15 points. We finished on 12 points. Marseille just didn't show up at all, getting only 2 wins out of the possible 6, getting 6 points, and then KV Mechelen, who pretty much everybody watching this video right now would have guessed they'd finish bottom, but we do make it to the round of 16. Hopefully, we don't come up against PSG. We're up against Sevilla. That is a cracking first fixture. Obviously, it's still going to be tough, but still, for the round of 16, we couldn't have asked for anybody better. And we are halfway through the season in the Scottish Premier League, and it's pretty much the exact same situation as last season. Rangers just about beating us to that top spot at the minute by 2 points. We are second, 47 points. Aberdeen, oh my, whoa. Celtic are 14 points behind us. What the hell's happened to them this season? And in that transfer window, we started off by selling Hans Heitbauer for just over 12 million. We also ended up selling Peter Galashi for 14 million, but we brought in Rodrigo Javier de Paul for just over 25 million. And this is how the team looks going into the second half of this season and the round of 16 tie against Sevilla. Now, do you know what the thing is, right? I'd actually bet my odds on us doing actually quite well in this competition if we had a better midfield. The front three is brilliant. The back four is ridiculous. The goalkeeper's decent, to be fair. Not the best, but definitely not the worst option. It's just Anderson and Baningimi who let us down a little bit. DePaul's a cracking addition to this squad, to be fair. He's really bolstered that midfielder area. But like I say, if Anderson and Baningimi were a little bit better, I'd actually favour us to go quite far, but I can't see us getting any further than the quarterfinals, and that's even if we get past Sevilla. And here we are, Hearts versus Sevilla at home, and it's the round of 16. It's the very first time we got to this part of the competition in this rebuild as well. And when you take a look at Sevilla's team, you can't lie, guys. It is a very goddamn good team. Adeyemi, Edwards, Vega, I'm assuming that's Pedro de la Vega, Nunes, Pogba, Seawald as the CDM, then you got Gomez, Marchetti, Garcia, Sanchez, Bunau. It's a really good team, man. I don't know what we're going to do, but I suppose we're going to have to wait and see what we can do. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Maybe we bit off a bit more than we could chew this time. It's safe to say we need a miracle now. 2-0 down against Sevilla. We're away from home as well. I'm not going to beat around the bush. We're just going to get straight into this game. Let's see what... Too little too late, innit? Too little too late. We did take it to extra time, don't get it wrong, but we just didn't have it in us to get that last goal to book our place in the quarters. But to be honest, we got to the round of 16. We got out of the group stage in a very competitive group, to be fair. So realistically speaking, we have got nothing to be ashamed of. We have got a lot to look forward to in the next couple of seasons' time, bolstering the squad. And this is just a step in the right direction to actually winning the entire competition. But that is where the competition comes to an end with a 4-2 loss overall on aggregate in the round of 16 against Sevilla. So we're going to go to the end of the season now, and hopefully we will have once again claimed the title to being the best team in Scotland. And once again, we stake claim to being the best team in Scotland, finishing on 83 points. Second place Rangers on 80 points. Third place Celtic on 61 points. We literally finished 22 points clear of Celtic. That's how good we've become. And in the second half of the season, in the Championship group, we just left everybody for dead, man. We are in another level compared to the rest of the teams in Scotland at the minute. It's about freaking time as well. Finally, we have won the Scottish Cup, beating Aberdeen 1-0 in the final. Stade Rennais won the Conference League, Inter won the Europa League, Milan won the Super Cup, and Atletico Madrid won the Champions League. Remember the name, Thiago Moraes, 88 rated, 23 years. I swear we got him for under 10 million as well, at like season 3 or 4. What a signing. He's become 32 goals, 9 assists, 54 games. Gordon K. Oh my God. What more can you say about this dude? 24 goals, 17 assists. Admin Diallo, 86 rated now, 19 goals, 3 assists. We've got him on a free as well. Anderson, I'm not impressed with him at all. I'm just so disappointed. I really wanted him to be a lot better, but it just hasn't happened, has it? We got to the round of 16 in the Champions League, falling short to Sevilla. Now, Sevilla aren't the best team in Europe, so that indicates to me we've still got a hell of a lot of work to do before we compete with the likes of Liverpool, PSG, Man City, Chelsea, them kind of teams. We are levels above everybody in Scotland, but when it comes to European competitions, it's a massive gap in quality, isn't it? So next season, hopefully we do get a bit more money than 40 million, and we can start really introducing top tier talent to the team. While we've been given a bit more money this time in 56.27 million. I think it's about time I sorted Anderson out, man, because Anderson, I've given him so much time to improve, and he just hasn't. So this season, we are making it our mission to bring in a better central attacking midfielder. And we started this transfer window by selling on Nathan Patterson for 18.6 million. We then brought in fullback Joe Scally on a free. We also brought in Scottish centre midfielder David Turnbull for just over 31 million. And the big one, we brought in 6'4" Scotsman Scott McTominay for 41.4 million. Leaving the team looking like this. And that midfield looks so much better. It is unreal how much a couple of transfers can make a massive difference to a team. The goalkeeper is brilliant. The back four is brilliant. The middle three is brilliant. The front three is fantastic. We have got a shot this season. And of course, we've qualified for the Champions League with the team that we've got. We're in Group E, joined by Bayern Munich, Benfica and FCSB, arguably one of the most competitive groups we've been in so far. But I've got to fancy our chances of making it through to the round of 16 with the new midfield we've got. Well, I didn't see that one coming. Okay, so Bayern Munich won 6 out of 6. I'm not surprised at that. 18 out of 18 cleared this group. We finished second. I'm not surprised at that, to be fair, considering this group. 4 wins out of 6, 12 points, I can't complain. FCSB finished third with 6 points, so they're in the Europa League right now. Benfica didn't even register a single win. Bloody hell, Benfica, you dropped off, but we are in the round of 16. Once again, who's at Real Madrid? Really? We are on another level. In Scotland, man, Celtic, Rangers, us. And this is an update on how the team looks going into the second half of this season. Now, realistically speaking, when you take a look at that team, the front three, K, 95 rated, Arias, 90 rated, Diallo, 89 rated. That front three is stuff of nightmares. The middle three, 82, 85, 83. It's definitely not the best, but it's not exactly the worst at the same time. The back four is ridiculous. Atkinson, 85. Milenkovic, 85. Longo, 88. Hickey, 88. And Robert Sanchez in goal at 85 rated. He's definitely one of the stronger teams in this competition. I'm actually going to put Devlin in for DePaul because DePaul's decreasing, Devlin's increasing. It just makes sense. But I actually feel like we've got a chance against Real Madrid with this team. The front three in the back four should really carry us. Words can't really explain how much I don't want to go out of this competition this early yet again, but at the minute in time we are against Real Madrid and they have always got a ridiculous team. So let's go through it very quickly. Vinny Jr. on the left, Mayer, Chiesa, Odegaard, Camavinga, Tielemans. Tielemans has got to be getting on at this moment in time, hasn't he? Davies, Gabriel, Bremer, Cancelo, Courtois. Yeah, they've got a ridiculous team, man. Yeah, to be fair, we've got a very slim chance of getting past them. If we get past them, I'll be very goddamn surprised because that team... See what I mean? 3-2, we do put up a really good fight, but I think with the 3-2 advantage going in their favour, it's not looking good for us. I will be gutted if we get knocked out in the round of 16, 2 seasons back to back, man. This team is too goddamn good to get knocked out in the round of 16, man. The fact that we're against Madrid as well, it's a bit unfair if you ask me, but it is what it is. We are 3-2 down on aggregate. We need a miracle. Let's see if we can actually make a miracle happen. Oh my god, we've done it as well. Oh my god, mate, I could kiss you for missing that penalty. We are through to the quarterfinals against absolutely astronomical odds. We go from one footballing giant to the next. This time it's Italian giant Inter Milan. They rock with the 3-1-4-2 formation with Zaniolo and Esposito up top. Koeman, Goretzka, Puedo, Mbuku, Fernandes, Christensen, Mestres, Pascal and Silva in goal. Honestly, I'd say our team just pips into Milan, but you never quite know with these games, can you? So let's find out if I am right. Come on, Turnbull and Thiago Moraes give us that advantage we desperately needed going into the second leg. In the round of 16, we were down 2-1. This time we are up 2-1, and hopefully we can make this advantage happen. I think we're up 2-1 against Madrid. Oh, I don't care. That's the past. Anyways, we're up 2-1. Let's make that advantage count. We're at the San Siro this time. Let's see if... Why couldn't we have done that in the first leg? I will say this, guys. We have had a very tough ride in the knockouts of the Champions League. Real Madrid in the round of 16, Inter Milan in the quarters, and now we're up against Atletico Madrid in the semi-freaking finals. They are rocking with a 5-3-2 formation. Up top, they've got Scamacca and Field. That's a good freaking partnership. Milinkovic, Savic, Marino, and Vitner as their middle three. They have got Llorente, Marquinhos, White, up on Upamecano, Oliveira, and Oblak at the back. That is, oh my god, that is such a good team. Boys, I won't be surprised if this is where we say goodbye to the Champions League and start all over again next season, because that team is scum. Let's see what we can do against it. How did we beat that team 3-0? But only just beat Inter Milan in the first leg of the quarters. Make it make sense, EA. For the first time in a long time, I'm not actually worried going into one of these games. We're 3-0 up against a ridiculously good Atletico Madrid team, which speaks volumes to how good we are. So let's get into this game and book our place in the Champions League final! It's about freaking time. 4-2 overall. We lose 2-1 in the night, but I don't give two shits. We are in the Champions League final. And on the 27th of May, 2028, it will be Hearts versus Manchester City in the Champions League final. We have come such a long way from the season 1 to whatever the freaking hell season it is right now. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but it's been a long, long road, and we are finally maybe at the end of it with Manchester City. But before we get into the game, let's see if we once again made ourselves champions of Scotland. Was it ever in any doubt? We were 21 points clear at the top in the first stage, and in the second stage, I'm guessing it's more of the same. 25 points clear in the second stage. We are truly in a league of our own in Scotland. But we didn't win the Scottish Cup. Oh, yeah. But we didn't win the Scottish Cup. Make it make sense. Real Sociedad won the Conference League. Marseille won the Europa League. And this time it was Atletico Madrid to win the Super Cup. Boys, what the freaking hell is Thiago Moraes eating? Like, this guy is on another level. 55 goal contributions in 56 games. That's got to be one of the best individual performances for a season I've ever seen on a rebuild. Gordon K, 96 rated, 21 goals, 9 assists. You got Diallo, 20 goals, 8 assists. Turnbull, 9 goals, 12 assists. We got Shankland, 7 goals. DePaul, 7 goals, 3 assists, even though we went to 81 rating because he's a grandpa now. Boys, what a rebuild it has been. We have created an absolute monstrosity. We don't know if we're going to beat Man City yet. We have yet to lose a rebuild final, so the odds definitely are in my favour. However, if this is the end, I'm so proud of what we've built. Let's take a quick look at Manchester City's team. They're rocking with the false 9. Palmer, Foden, Goncalves is the front 3. Aram, Barry, Tonali, Rodri is the middle 3. Robertson, Itakura, Diaz, Kabore, Edison. I'd actually argue our team's better. I truly would. Our defence is definitely better. Our front 3 is hands down better. Our goalkeeper, yes, Edison probably beats freaking Sanchez. However, the one place they will beat us is the midfield, and hopefully we can win that midfield battle in the game. But that is enough talking. It is finally time to get into the game. It is Hearts versus Manchester City at Wembley Stadium in the Champions League final. From playing second fiddle to Rangers and Celtic to becoming one of the best teams in Europe, we just need to solidify that by beating Man City to win the Champions League. Amad Diallo, he's got the pace. Can we find... Oh my God, Moraes is away. Moraes is away. We're going to go far. What a save from Edison. Crikey. Scott McTominay is on the ball. Scott McTominay. Let's... Oh, bloody hell. I don't know why I was expecting anything like that from him. K. Turnbull. Back to K. K. Inside. He's... Oh, that was beautiful bit of play as well, that was. Atkinson is on the ball. Palmer is in close chase of him. Diallo's got the ball now. Can we spot the Portuguese? Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, core is just too freaking strong. Chavez is causing issues on this right-hand side of the pitch. Hickey is all over that, though. Oh, that's a great ball to Phil Foden. Sanchez read that like a book, though, and he distributes back to Atkinson with pace. And we're going to switch this straight over to K. K has picked this ball up. Beautiful. Well, he did, and then Kabore was all over him, wasn't he? You know, I forgot how annoying it is to play against Manchester City, man. They're so good at moving this ball around. Like, even when you beat them to it in an interception, they get it straight back, and it's so annoying. Hickey can shove. Oh, no, 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 I don't like this, no. Get that ball. Good long go. Right, K is on the ball, right. Oh, my God, look at the size of him. It's like Haaland running at you. Crikey. Right, we're going to get it back. Oh, no! Moraes. Right, we've got the ball to Amad Diallo. Come on, do something with it here, lad. Oh! We can't... Man City are playing ridiculously well in this game. And that is the half-time whistle, and there's nothing separating us. Hickey's on the ball. Oh, what a run from Aaron Hickey. Oh, we can get this through. Oh, my God, get onside. What am I doing? Ah! Oh, that's a great ball. Moraes. Oh, he's far too small for that. Why did he go to Moraes of all people? Turnbull. Moraes. Diallo. McTominay. K. Oh, that's a beautiful turn. That's a beautiful turn. Oh, my God. What a strike that was. Bro, that was at him, and it still forced a massive save out of him. Like, that had some mad power behind it. Because did you see how that deflected off him as he saved it? Oh, no. Phil Foden is in a dangerous area, and I don't like it in the slightest. Milenkovic. Moraes, can we find Amad Diallo? He's making a nice run. Robertson is in chase. We can't really do... Oh, what a ball that is. Oh, can we get it in? Devlin. Oh, please. Is that offside? Come on! It's about time as well. It is about freaking time. It's taken just over an hour, but we have broken the deadlock courtesy of a K goal in the 64th minute. My days, that has been coming. The Scottish youngster himself getting a goal in the final for his boys. Come on. Hickey's on the ball. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We've got a really good chance here. If we can just time this right. Oh, hang on. We're going to go all the way here. Oh, well, I timed that very poorly. And I didn't make the right choice in the end either. Great. Okay, Hickey. Hickey. He's found Devlin. Oh, my God. First try. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. 2 goals in the space of 10 minutes. Hearts are in control. Man City are in the mud. We have pretty much won this game now. It is time we actually started calling ourselves the best team in the world. Can we get there? Can we get there? The last thing we want is for them to get a goal back. No, get the ball out. That is a lovely... Hang on, we still aren't out of the freaking fire here. Oh my God, they've gone all... Oh my God, look at the space we've got. Oh, Moraes is through. There's nobody catching Moraes. And Moraes is going to make this 3-0. Now can we start calling ourselves the best team in the world? Because I think it's about time we did. By the way, I'm just saying, Moraes, what a signing he turned out to be. Oh my God, the football there. The football there. And the dink. Oh, don't you dare. Robertson, I've always hated you. Okay. Okay, he's on the ball. He's unstoppable. He's unstoppable. We're going to get unfreaking stoppable, boys. K, man. Issa Kabore shat himself there. He just didn't want to put a tackle in. Moraes with his hat-trick, I believe, in the Champions League. I think that's his hat-trick. Yes, it is. 71st, 78th and 85th minute. Man City have just gone to shit in the last half an hour. Boys, that is it. We have officially completed the goal of today's video. We have completed the mission in emphatic fashion. We have made Hearts from being the lackeys of Celtic and Rangers in the league to being the best team in the freaking world by beating Manchester City 4-0 in the Champions League final. This one had been requested a ridiculous amount of times. I think somebody actually started a day one sequence of how many times he'd bloody requested it for me. So I hope to God I delivered for you. But that is the end of today's video. If you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, smash the hell out of that subscribe button if you're new around here, turn that notification bell on so you never miss a video I upload. We are on the road right now to 6,000 subscribers, and the like goal for today's video is 250 likes. If we can hit that, that would be amazing. That is all from me. It has been your boy Good, and I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing afternoon, and until next time, I'll see you later.